Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of My Hero Academia, Chapter 301. Okay, last chapter. Yeah, Hero Society is extremely in the, just the dark times now. Like, civilians are taking up arms to protect themselves, and then actually causing more damage than the heroes ever did because, they're specifically trained to use equipment and to, lessen damage as best they can and to, life, you know, protections and all that other stuff that's involved with just being a hero. So, yeah, like these people, it's like, I'm going to protect my shop. And it's like, no, you shouldn't because it's going to cause problems. But they don't trust heroes anymore, so that's a problem. And they've even defamed like All Might's statue. Like, what did All Might ever do to deserve that? Like, Endeavor I could understand, but Endeavor I guess don't have a statue, so let's go for the big one, But but then speaking of Endeavor, his whole family, I mean his whole family, minus, Dobby, of course, but, all come to see him, as he's basically like, the Endeavor is dead. He tells this to Dr. Toad. So, yeah. So maybe that means like he's either going to retire as a hero or from being a hero, or he's saying like the Endeavor that everybody knew, you know, the number one hero, the number two hero for so long is gone. Like, I am shedding that, I am burning that, I am not that man anymore. So that could be the what he's meaning by that. But then, his wife is there. So we'll have to see how well that goes. I wasn't expecting her at all. So kudos to everyone that like saw her shadow and stuff all those chapters ago, or few chapters ago. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Oh, this looks like a flashback. Never in my wildest dreams had I imagined I'd be talking with the man dubbed the next candidate for number one. It's such an honor, Endeavor-san. The Himura name has an extensive history as a prestigious family line. The perfect partner for a top hero such as yourself. She was a woman like ice. Okay. And now they're on a date, it looks like. So this was the courting ritual of, I forgot what they called it, like quirk marriages. Let's see. Even knowing that it was a quirk marriage, she said she would become my wife for the sake of her family. Wait, how did they describe it again? It was like that extensive history as a prestigious family line. Of heroes? Of other esteem? Interesting. Also, she had really short hair back in the day. And he has a really blocky face without the mustache and the beard. Let's see here. Do you like those flowers? As she's like looking over. Yes, beautiful, aren't they? They're the flower he sent her like every day when she was in the hospital. Beautiful, aren't they? Strong, yet if I touched her, she might have melted away. Ray? Are you alright? Not at all. That's why I'm here. Aw, that's kind of All Might moment right there. It's like, I'm here for you, honey, even though you're a little bit of a bastard. But anyway. Oh, we got Dobby's hand. Where is he exactly? Is that that's not the mansion. So, where is he at this point? Really roasted myself here. Yeah, your hand's looking kind of gnarly, dude. Uh, can't even feel anything. Oh, okay, that's even worse. That guy's my old man. There's no way that was enough to kill him. And even if he was at the point where he wanted to die, I wouldn't allow it. Now it's his turn to come forward and face the public. Hmm. I can't wait to see that miserable expression on his face. All I've been waiting for. It's taken so much to get this far. Enji Todoroki, Mom. Just Mom. Um, Fuyumi-chan. Natsu-chan. Shoto. No Chan. Or Kun. Or it was Natsu-kun, sorry. Um, Watch me in the pits of hell. Okay, flashback. Here we have little Dabe, or Touya. I've been waiting ages for you to have a day off so we could train together. Why are you saying you can't do it now? Because he's a hero and he's busy and, I've told you several times already. I'm doing this for your own good. Huh? Sweat dropped endeavor? Well, quite the particular case. In regards to his quirk, he's inherited your fire. However, his body is dominated by his mother's genes. What? To be precise, he's developed a body that has an aptitude for the cold rather than a tolerance for heat or for fire. Oh. Well, that's a dangerous combo then, so I guess that explains the skin burning. Well, this method of designing children, it's a taboo in this generation of quirks. It's better you quit now. Okay, so this is when he is their only child, so... But Endeavor's like, nope, gotta keep moving forward. He's thinking of All Might. Today, he saved as many as 62 towns. I thought that was going to be people. With All Might on our side, we shall never submit to evil. Touya, if it's you, you can surpass All Might. Fuyumi-chan. So, but they named the child, or what is that on the TV? So what if I get burned a bit? I can handle it. No, you can't. I'm the one who understands my body best. But Fuyumi doesn't like seeing Touya Ni covered in owies. Oh, she's talking in the first person. Okay. Fuyumi-chan doesn't get it. Girls just don't understand. But I'm worried. She's like really young at this point. He's like, I've already decided that I want to surpass him. Dad's the one who ignited that feeling in me. Okay, it's nighttime. And there's Ray. But that's too much. It's just cruel. Touya can already tell you want something from the children. No matter how much I tried telling him, he shows up with new burns every day. He's inherited my foolishness as well. Oh, so Endeavor actually was very remorseful of what he essentially created when he had his son. Okay, this is a whole new side of Endeavor, or at least an extension of the side that we've come to know through these flashbacks. Let's see here. If we want him to give it up, then we have no choice. Touya can't surpass him. And Ray's like, oh. Oh, and there's Natsuo. And Touya just kind of like over there like, I'm dead inside. But Yumi's happy, though. And Endeavor's training. Or not training, he's just kind of there. And there's All Might. And then there's Endeavor, kind of like, another failure. And Ray's just kind of, And now we have Shoto. Oh, look at him in his little but like an old style prisoner jumpsuit. Endeavor looks creepy happy because it's like, is this going to be the one that does it for me? Will he be the one who surpasses it all? And Ray's just kind of like, I'm tired. 4 children, that's enough. And Touya's over there like, is this the one who's going to replace my role? Okay, it looks like it's snowing? Or no, it's hard to tell. But he's in the woods training. Dad, I can surpass him too. Look, I'm able to make such strong flames. Look at me. Oh, he's going to start burning himself at this point, like really badly. They're already saying that he's like been burning himself like every day, but it's just like you're going to turn to ash. Stop it. Why don't you understand? You're getting this burnt and you still don't realize? Touya, you need to look elsewhere. Play with Fuyumi or Natsuo. Make some friends at school. There are other worlds outside of being a hero. Don't you understand? Eventually, you'll forget all about it. But everyone at school says they're going to be heroes. There's no way you'll understand. Because I'm your son. Oh boy. Okay, well that's a creepy face right there. See here. He needs to cool down. Oh, look at little Shoto. He's just like, I'm the baby. And the rest are just kind of like, Dad ignited it in me, and it won't go away. I can't get it out of my head. Look at me, and he's igniting his head. Endeavor, look at me. And Shoto's over there like, I'm looking. Wait. Is he going to attack frickin' baby Shoto? Because he's got his flame and he's like going for a claw. And then we're back to the present. The one in the most pain isn't you. And you weren't the one who refused to look at that child. And that's the end of the chapter? The chapter felt really short. Okay. I'm not quite sure. Endeavor is not the bad guy. It very much is Touya. Because, like, Endeavor tried to get him to stop. It's like he saw the repercussions of the strong flames that his son could generate. He had, like, he had his hell flames, but to a whole new degree. And it's like the more he used them, the more he was going to burn himself. It wasn't even so much that, he just doesn't have the resistance for the heat and the flames. Which, I mean, if he did, maybe things would have worked out. But then again, would we have had 4 kids? That's another question. But yeah, so... yeah. Endeavor isn't completely all to blame here, really. I mean, sure, he ignited, like, you can surpass me, and you can surpass All Might, but, like, I think most kids probably want to do that, live up to their heroes, surpass their heroes, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, that would have been harmless on its own, but the fact that he's literally doing harm to himself while training and trying to become better to reach that goal, I think that's when it starts crossing a line. But Endeavor, like, kept trying to give him an out. It's like, no, it's like, go play with your siblings, make friends at school, find a hobby. Essentially, just find anything else except becoming a hero. In time, you won't think about it, it won't be a problem anymore. And you'll still be safe, and everything will be great. But Touya, he's like, you ignited this in me. It's like, your flames live on in me. those passionate flames of surpassing all might, achieving our life's goal, they're inside of me, Father, and you can't extinguish those. So it's like he's kind of. And then if he really was attacking his little brother, like, yeah, he's straight up not the victim. So, yeah, Endeavor actually was a better man than we ever thought him to be. Like, he trained his son, always tried to be good about it and everything, but now that we know why he burns so easily, that's the reason why. um well, I guess now that explains, like, oh, his own trainings. Or is it this moment? Is that why? Because they said he died in a fire because of his own weaknesses to flames. Now we know that that would explain. Hmm. But then, when does it happen? Is it this moment, or is it later on when he's training? Surely it would be this moment, right? I'm just going to assume it's this moment. So that brings up some dark notions that we're catching up with this, which might also explain why Shoto doesn't know much about his brother. Which actually, yeah, the timeline adds up because, like, the picture, it's about this age. So yeah, this might be it. Um, hmm. But yeah, to find out that Endeavor is not the problem here. It was actually Touya all along. Now Dobby. And he's still pushing a point. But I'm glad that Ray is, like, kind of coming to Endeavor, and it's like, I think she's, like, trying to maybe bring him out of this stupor. And it's like, it's not your fault. You literally did the best you could to steer him away from the path that he apparently was walking down, a path of fiery destruction. Be it we thought it led to his death, but then it led to darker things. Which, I mean, like the death of your child is pretty damn dark, but he killed people. It's like, so, yeah, but it's like, that wasn't your fault. You did everything you could to stop that dark future. There's nothing to blame yourself for. But as a parent, I think you're always going to blame yourself for how your children turn out, if they turn out like that. So, but yeah, so I think she's going to try and get him to get that reasoning in his head, and maybe he can come out of this better. And maybe, you know, maybe he'll retire, maybe he'll try and lead better younger heroes or something. I'm not quite sure, but we'll have to wait and see in the next chapter. But yeah, anyway, overall, fairly solid chapter. More backstory that interesting to learn. Why Dobby, is so weak to his own flames is because of his mom's genetics. So yeah, the icy demeanor of her powers is actually being his own downfall. That's really sad. Um, hmm. I wonder how well that would work in the reverse. I guess it would make, yeah. You would then freeze and maybe become frostbitten if you have a high heat resistance, but then you have ice powers. So yeah, that's about as not as bad, but still bad. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe that's actually what happened to one of the other siblings. Fuyumi or Natsuo, if they actually have powers. Maybe they don't have quirks, or maybe they just have their mom's power. I don't know, We never really know. But either way. But yeah, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. I've been jabbering on too long. But yeah, let me know those. Um, Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. I'm still heading on the road to 400, so if you can help me out, please do. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings, endeavor was not the problem all along.